They just won't free my boy, chat. I don't get it. Every ban list. Please. Please bring back Deathrite Shaman. Please. No. No. Won't do it. Green mid-range decks are too powerful. Devoted Druid is too broken. No Deathrite Shaman. No Punishing Fire either. Too broken. Let me upload the deck list, chat. Turn my light on, turn my camera on, and we'll be good to go. I don't owe you 15 bucks. I probably do. For telling you to buy Marvel cards and then them getting banned. I mean, what'd you even buy? Like a Jennifer Walters? Jennifer Walters is a good card. It's gonna be good forever. Look at it this way, Timmy. It just gives you an excuse to play birds. Because the blue-white high noon deck plays Jennifer Walters. Therefore, it's a good purchase. You play mono black, splashing Deli and Felon together as one. I was going to play that in the challenge today, but I had a doctor's appointment. I thought the standard challenge started at 5, so I was like, alright, I'll play the standard challenge. Nope, it started at 1. Okie dokie, chat. How we doing? Good afternoon. Shoop, shoop. What up, what up, what up? Badgermall price already falling. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty good in Modern, so we'll see how much it actually falls. I am surprised by the banning of Grand. Badgermole makes some sense. I think I would prefer Llanowar Elves over Badgermole. But Badgermole makes sense because it's just broken in multiples. Llanowar Elves, I think, is a better ban, personally, but I guess. You're banning 2 other 1-drops, why not ban Llanowar Elves? Oh, because it's in Foundations, right. GG, they can't ban it. But Storm Chaser's talent, good riddance, rest in peace. You won't be missed. And, well, they shot Granny with a bazooka, so she will be missed. I think they should just ban Tablet instead. Tablet's so much more offensive of a card than Gran, I think. But, regardless, chat. We're gonna play some Esper Blink today. Well, I actually gotta do a deck tech, huh? I don't have to, but I might as well do a deck tech since we're here. Wow, I haven't done a deck tech in ages. There's no challenges to play, sadly. Or anything of the sort, so we're just gonna play a couple leagues. I'm gonna play one with Esper Blink and one with Song of Creation from the Pro Tour. And probably just leave it at that. Not a super long stream today, but chat, YouTube, it's deck tech time. This time for a little bit of Uriel, Esper, Ketramos. We got 2 copies of Ephemerate to blink, our Riddler, and our Solitude, of course. 1 spell snare for some interaction, same with the Inquisition and Thoughtseize for hand disruption, Relic to combo with our Ketramos. 4 pending for some removal, couple copies of Bowmaster. Bowmaster's been on the rise in the current meta, seems okay. Couple copies of No More Lies for being the most egregious card to play against of all time, the most tilting card to play against of all time. It's probably not even very good, but you know what? It's a get 'em, got 'em, gotcha good card, so Here we are. Frog, insane. The fairy, decent. And then, of course, Solitude Riddler for blank targets. Mana base wise, who cares? Sideboard, we got three copies of White Orchid Phantom. I thought it was four, but one was the Wrath of the Skies. Three copies of Wrath of the Skies, White Orchid Phantom for destroying lands, Wrath of the Skies for sweeping up boards. Four copies of Kasada Burberry for Eldrazi, one Spell Snare. But the other one in the main deck, Spell Snare, pretty good card right now against the combo decks. A couple copies of Mystical Dispute for Affinity, and then two Damping Spheres for Storm. Let's play. Yeah, I do think it's mid, but we're gonna play it. When has a deck being mid stopped me from playing it? Ask yourself that. I have a Takanuma in this mana base. Like, I just played Trudge yesterday. I think Trudge is incredibly mid. Still played it, though. How's this hand? Needs some help. Needs a land. I'm gonna keep it, though. I'm probably gonna cycle this Relic. Because at worst, we just have Solitude of Emirate. So if it's a creature deck, we're not doing too bad. I'm gonna start on Inquisition before I cycle this Relic, I think. Burning Inquiry, Street Wraith, Vengevine. Wow. Looks like Solitude of Emirate is gonna be good. I'm glad I started on the Inquisition, although maybe I wanted them to Burning Inquiry to fix my hand. The Relic would have been pretty good as well. Land me dealer. Okay, well, I'll play the Relic. Their hand is pretty bad. I will Relic you. I realize now I didn't actually link the Song of Creation deck list. I just linked the entire archetype. But it should be the first deck of the archetype anyways. Fluting. I think we're gonna get a lot of value out of this Relic crack. Dog's going ham. No hollow one. Car. Like that. Pending. Shit. Yeah, I'm gonna play Pioneer when it becomes a relevant RC format. Oh, yes, please. No. Wait, I didn't have any lands in the top 3 cards of my deck. And I discarded my Solitude. And my Pending? What the hell? Surely I draw a land? Oh my god. I mean, at least it's a removal spell, but like, oh my god. Please, deck. How did I have one land in the top 14 cards? I think I'm getting skill issued. Oh good, 3/3 flying haste. Alright, Froggy boy. Yay. We did it. We did it. We drew a land. Maybe we'll draw another one. But I'm not gonna count my blessings. Oh, I didn't need to. Riddler, Riddler, Ketramose, Ketramose, Thoughtseize. What the fuck? I had 3 lands in the top 23? Okay. Stack's nuts. Did not have to do anything to win. I literally did nothing the entire game. Complained the whole time, won anyways. Take notes, chat. Oh my god. Do I do it again? Do I just start bitching for the next 10 minutes? Oh god. I'm probably just getting a burning inquiry anyways, so. Wow. Lands and spells. That doesn't sound right. You make me so mad. Later, buddy. Can they have a Boboy? I'd wager they might have a Boboy. I already have one in my hand. Do I want another one? Probably not. Relicue. Stack's kind of peaceful, though. You don't have to make a lot of decisions. Kind of just play your cards whenever you can, because you're never going to draw lands. Cycles the Street Wraith. So they didn't have Bowmaster. I guess they're just red white. They might be playing whatever Academy something. That bird thingy. Don't remember its name. I have 20 Badgers. Should have sold. No, it's like Hardened Academic or something. I don't remember the name of the card. Plays a bird. What a Benya. Ouch. Another one. What you got over there? Another Phoenix. Ottawa. Oh, the Tudester. Okay, I drew infinite lands. Just like the opposite of last game. So I'm gonna go to 5 and warp a Riddler. I'm gonna go to 4 after this Riddler gets warped. I'm actually gonna go to 6. No, 7. Damn it. I said it. Found all my lands, chat. Holy shit. Talarian Academy. Well, kill that. Tap land, go. I could ephemerate this Bowmaster for a card. I don't know if I want to lose more life. I could also kill this Phoenix with the ephemerate. Maybe I should have done that. Instead of being like kind of a chud. Alright. Got there. Despite the deck's best efforts, we were simply too powerful. Could not wait to give up. Yeah, kinda. They just got like minorly inconvenienced and they're like, I'm out. I get that though. I relate on a spiritual level. Yeah, and then you remember the other day when my my Hollow One opponent went turn 1 Burning Inquiry and then they discarded Root Walla, Vengevine, and then they played 2 Root Wallas, got their Vengevine back, and then played a Hollow One. I'm pretty sure they still lost. Sure. I hope Dossie's is good. Stirrings, Kozilek's Command, Springleaf Drum. Take the best card in the format. Your turn. I don't know. I'm gonna beat that Urza Saga. I think death by Urza Saga is imminent. Surprised they let on the Urza Saga. If they just like made constructs, I feel like their hand would have been a lot better. Yeah, I guess they hate making constructs. They hate getting maximum value out of their lands. Soul Guide Lantern? Oh, you fool. You're only making my future Ketramos more powerful. Brand new modern format. Let's go. Love it when BNR shake stuff up. Hell yeah. Love a good no changes. It was just no changes because Cosmo Wave did well at the Pro Tour. Damn you, high rolly ass Cosmogoyf. And Trudge. Yeah, because Belcher did well 10 Pro Tours ago. And they referenced it. I just said, like, Belcher won the Pro Tour, and then it fell out of the meta super hard. Therefore, Modern's adapting and diverse. Which is, like, not wrong. But, like, come on, give us a few one bans, you know what I'm saying? Or delete this Kozilek's command card from existence, one of the two. Yo, song goes kind of hard. Hit him with the old no more pies. Now, Dingo, calm down. Kozilek's command is perfectly fine. I guess I'm just gonna bounce blade him. I also bounce drum, maybe. They just have stone nothing going on. Two blades. Speaking of stone nothing going on, plus the fairy pass. I don't think I win this plus pass game, by the way. Eventually, they're gonna draw Big Mama Emrakul and kill me. That helps, I guess. Not a ton, but it does help. Like, maybe I should crack this. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm a coward. Should have done that main phase. You know, I gotta crack the relic in case Emery comes down and they try to recur something with Emery, you know what I'm saying? How come we're not playing any Lokis? I don't know if it's a good card. The red-green. Yeah, I know. I know the red-green. It's gonna be a big construct, huh? How much do I care about this Teferi? Because I could just pending this and then force them to make the construct and then bounce the construct. I suppose. What up, Jay Wallum? I just don't think that Loki's a very good card. That's all. I'm just low on the key. Oh. Piece of Ketramos. I just don't think it does enough. Vaccine bubble. Uh-oh. I guess I'm just hoping to dodge for a turn, but they also don't have a payoff, really. Maybe we can dodge. I could also try to pending this bobble and then they crack it. I don't get a card draw for that. Right, it's token. Bug. Okay, don't kill me. Don't kill me, thanks. Probably should have just left up Solitude. Would have been the smartest play. However, I'm not that. Michael Spawn. No kill, please. If you kill me, I will die. Spiel Snare. Ouch. Pass. I gotta save the Solitude for Big Mama. I think we all forgot about Ketramos. Except for me, I didn't forget about Ketramos. Why? Because I own 5 copies of Ketramos. That I paid like $50 a copy for. And that's why, chat, you should download Opera GX using my link, !Opera, in the chat to download, install it, and visit one webpage to support me. Because I am literally never going to get the reparations for these Ketramoses back. I'm going to go homeless. Unless you download Opera. Yeah, it owes me for the war crimes it committed against me. By stealing all the money from me. It does owe reparations. Oh my god. Big Mama's here. Well, they can Bowmaster my Bowmaster. They're probably gonna Bowmaster and then Spell Snare. That's tough. I think I gotta bin that. I don't think I want them drawing a Solitude. Or do I? What are they gonna Solitude? My Kedramos? I'm gonna graveyard that. Ooh. Well, they're probably going to Bowmaster and then Spell Snare the Bowmaster. And then, like, play Relic, draw cards. I don't know. I don't think there's anything super good they can do here. Unless they draw into more solitudes. Thank you for the biddies, PT. No. Why? 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 At least I get a card. I thought I was in the clear too. Look at me now. Aren't I a fool? Ketramose draws a Ketramose. Oh, it draws a Riddler. Maybe they'll try to attack all. I would actually love for them to attack all. Birds of Pocket Ice. It's such a scuff looking emo, but I love it. Is this Dingo guy even trying to win? Some would say no. The hype train's never happening with just emotes. There's spells near my Bowmaster. I didn't want them to ban anything. I wanted them to freaking unban Death Red Shaman. That's all I wanted. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it is too much to ask. Well, let's fetch a swamp and warp a Riddler. Rizzle me this frog. Does that do anything? I don't know if that does anything. Ottawa. Everyone's brain dead but me. I mean, no contest for me. They got a brood scale. Uh-oh. Think I'm in danger, chat. Is it crazy to lose this? I mean, I did get Emrakul. I have to block with the Riddler, and then they're gonna make infinitely large, infinite creatures. I don't think I can win this game. I probably should just concede. More consigns, spell snare, wrath. I didn't have any wraths on my main deck. I don't think I had any outs. I think Boboys suck. Teferi's pretty bad. I even love Inquisition. I'm like pretty shocked this deck's only playing 2 Ephemerates. I don't think 2 ephemeras make sense to me. I think No More Lies is pretty bad. They're gonna make a ton of mana. I need one more cut. Maybe a Riddler. Remember when WotC cited Reddit and they're right upon banning grief? Well, I get it. I mean, grief was bad vibes for everybody that didn't play grief. Immaculate vibes for me, though. The grief vibes could not have been better. You know what they should do? They should make Fantastic Art legal in Modern. Discuss, chat. Also, chat, I must share this picture with the class. I got a good chuckle out of this picture. That's pretty good. Whoever photoshopped that kind of cooked. They kind of cooked with that one. Ooh, Wrath the Skies. She got hit by a bazooka. Long live Grand Grand. Grand Grand is eternal. Literally eternal. She can only be played in eternal formats. I feel like MTG isn't for me anymore. I'll play Pioneer, but the way they're printing cards not for me anymore. I mean, oh, they killed him. They killed my frog dead. I tried to activate it. I didn't realize they needled it. I don't think. Well, I mean, you know, to each their own, right? I was like feeling pretty down about Magic in general, but I think it's gonna be okay. I think everything's gonna be just fine, chat. Don't doom yet. You're just gonna have to trust old Dingler. Yeah, once they unban Deathrite Shaman, then we can all stop dooming. We're gonna find the amazing photo of the Fantastic card. It's in my Discord. You wanna join my Discord? Yep, MTG bots on strike. Blade of the Blood Chief. She. Nutso draw. Everything's gonna be just fine, chat. Maybe things are looking a little bit grim right now with all the universes beyond and blah 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 blah. Hang in there, chat. I have faith that we're gonna rebound in a big way. When I become a member of R&D, of course. God, I wish. Do you really believe that? You're just coping? Who's to say? If having a wee bit of faith is coping, then I'm coping mad hard. This is kind of interesting. Do I want to thought seize them? Or do I want a pending? If I do want to thought seize them, what land am I using to thought seize them? It's in general. No. Wait, I'm on the wrong Discord. It's in chatting. If you scroll up a little bit in chatting. I always play Surveillant. I think I leave that on top. I don't think there's anything super scary they can do here. I don't know. I think this is kind of tough as to what line I wanted to take here. Pretty interesting. Cavern of Souls. Yeah, but like, when is talking shit about a deck stop from me playing the deck? Never. Also, Esper Blink is like the second most played deck of the past 7 days, which is surprising to me. Why do they use halfling mana for that? Do they know something I don't? Well, they do know something I don't. Um. Hmm. This is interesting. I think I take the Myco spawn. Leaving him with the Brood Scale can be scary, though. Riddler? I guess Riddler's fine. It's gonna help me refill a little bit with the Ketramos. Can we stop calling this Esper Blink? No. Oh. Shit. Those are a couple of good draws. They draw a payoff also. No, they drew Grow with the Brimwillows. I love you, Wrath of the Skies. Never leave me, I'm your biggest fan. Come back to be Wrath of the Skies. Ottawa. My Rizzler. Least embarrassing hand. Well, okay. Would really love to draw a relic. I think they just grab a blade, maybe. Yeah, there are a couple cards that are holding this format together. One of which is consigned, for sure. Ouch. I could draw a card off this anyways. I was thinking about just holding that up in general. I think I'm supposed to pending this and then Thoughtseize whatever they draw. Or they drew Kozilek's Command. Alright, I can stop wondering. I can rest easy knowing they drew a Kozilek's Command. Land, you son of a... Why I oughta... Bloodbraid Elf is the foundation of the format. My life for Bloodbraid Elf. Chapman's drawing straight cheeks. I need a consign. I need a relic. Oh, what's up, Froggy boy? Pretty good. Could save this frog. I don't know if I want another solitude. Okay, I think I stopped drawing there. I could discard 2 more and keep going. But I think Spell Snare is like kind of fine just to hold. I didn't expect the Cub ban either. I didn't expect the Grand ban. I think the Grand ban was the most surprising to me. Ha! This streamer's kind of smart. Yeah, I kind of feel like Grand just kind of caught strays. I think my opponent's dead. They are dead. Frog Catcher mode is still pretty nice. Alright, round number 3. As a non-standard player, it seemed like that the wait, hold on. As a non-standard player, it seems like wait, come back here. Like that format has had so many bans lately, especially for a rotating format. Standard, yeah. I mean, like I don't know. Standard's weird because it's 3 years now or whatever, 5 years, whatever ridiculously large number of sets are in the format, and then like when you have such a ridiculously large amount of sets in the format, it's inevitable that some shit's gonna be broken. You're gonna have to ban a bunch. I just don't like how they're structuring the format of standard right now, and I think if they restructured it to not be 80,000 sets, then you probably wouldn't need to have bans in a rotating format. Wait, does standard still have Liliana? No, right? Because I remember when standard had Liliana, she didn't see any play at all. She rotated a year ago, that makes sense. Yeah, she didn't see any play. She was garbage. She was trash. Whoa. What? A White Orchid Phantom Kozilek's command deck? That also has green mana? Pay no attention to the Borks. I suppose. What is my opponent playing? I'm so confused. Whoa. Opponent said mine these stones. Gosh, dang it. Inept at tapping. Card's not even good in standard. That is true. I think it's actually significantly worse in standard than modern. And I don't think it's good in modern. What? Thraben Charm? I'm gonna play Ketramos at Worlds. If I find like a broken standard deck with Ketramos, that'd be crazy. I kind of got stun locked by them just casting a Thraben Charm. Hazard and Glorybringer. Those are, I mean, those weren't bad days. Oh boy, it's cozy command time. Everybody's favorite. Kozilek's command. Burr, 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 burr. They're making spawns. I'm terrified. I don't know what's about to happen to me, but I'm scared, chat. What's gonna happen to me? Okay. Nothing happened to me? That doesn't seem right. I was supposed to die a horrible death. Ah, there's the dying. Then on the rebound here, we get to kill a Thought-Knots here as well. I don't know if this was worth it, but at least I don't have to shock myself. Battlefield Forge? What the fuck are they cooking over there? What are they cooking? Okay, but like two Red Bulls and or a Red Bull and two iced coffees, like I don't even think that deck was as unhinged as what's going on over there. I didn't have red in my deck. I didn't have White Orchid Phantom with the Raven Charm in my deck. Naya, Eldrazi, taxes. They didn't even sack the spawn. I guess. I guess I'll take a frog. This is the deck they looked at when they decided Kozilek's command is not ban worthy. They're like, nah, it's fine. Anti-casual vestige. Okay. Sorry, anti-causal vestige, not casual. Although anti-casual is kind of funnier. Why are we supposed to hold on to this spell snare? Holy schmoly. Oh. Dos Landos. No giant spell, please. Yeah, whatever. Second frog. Potentially more powerful than first frog. I don't even know if I'm playing second frog out here. I think I'm just gonna discard second frog. I'm probably gonna end up discarding the spell snare also. Second frog came back. Six guaranteed and then four guaranteed. Man. We're one shy. I think I still send it though. Then they die to another Bowmaster. Yeah, it might be Spike's burner account, I'm thinking. Wait, they just got themselves pinged and killed. Why'd you do it, opponent? Why? You had so much to live for. Opponent, no. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what's going on over there. As such, I'm just gonna bring a consign and I don't know about Spell Snare. Spell Snare seems kind of meh. It does counter White Orchid Phantom. I don't know, maybe I'll leave it in for White Orchid Phantom. Inquisition does hit Kozilek's Command, so I'm gonna leave that in. It's like the only card I care about is Kozilek's Command. Or are we accusing somebody of being Spike? Because the opponent is cooking. They're cooking unbelievably hard. Surely I'll draw a second land. No way I don't draw a second land. Boom. I needed it to make blue, though. Alright, they fixed my mana. Go. I just don't know what we're playing against. No, don't cozy command me. Bye bye, frog. You'll be missed. This kind of looks like some standard Timmy pile. Mono white converge with Eldrazi Temple. Oh, you think they're playing together as one? That's not an Eldrazi spell, is it? Bye bye, Vestige. Rabbitatron players. There was a time where it was like a week after the Pro Tour. Everybody was jamming Tron. Online, it was nothing but Tron. And then they all disappeared. Devoted Druid attack? Maybe. Land. Ah, shit, the wrong land. Mm-hmm. Mind Stone. They just have lands? Crazy. Alright, Froggy. It's your time to shine, buddy. Okay. Not interested in these. Or these. Or these. I'm about to die, chat. Or these. I'm at 1 life. Helix off the top. Nah, it's alright. We go back up to 5. Or, well, I guess it doesn't matter because the Riddler's gonna leave anyways. 4. Inquisition. I have not even a clue what Kenny Key was playing. Or sorry, Ken Key. Not a clue. They sure did have Kozilek's command though. Yeah, I mean, how do you beat like a harnessed Mind Stone? You have to needle the Mind Stone, otherwise you just can't beat it. No, Overlord's been okay. You do get some draws where it's like nothing's happening in your hand. And that's kind of awkward. Is Catcher playable again? I wouldn't say the decks we've played against this league have been the best representation of actual matchups that you're going to play. So I'm going to go with no. What the fuck? I'm going to take their Disciple. Thoughtseize your land. Arm passes. Ah yes, just like we drew it up. They draw a subtlety. No subtlety. No land. Scoops it up. That was the greatest Thoughtseize of my life. Not close. There's never been a better Thoughtseize to ever do it. Well, I think pendings come out, and then I had to cut one more pending for maybe like a mystical dispute. Could also try bringing in White Orchid Phantom. I don't know how good White Orchid Phantom is. Probably not a bad matchup. But we're kind of lacking in the graveyard hate department, aside from Relic. But Relic probably carries. Thoughtseize the consign after a Neoform player drew 20 cards after a pact. Alright, that might be the best. I don't know if it gets any better than that. If they evoke a Wistfulness, I think I'm just going to Mystical Dispute it. I need blue-white. No more pies. No, my frog. Madge. I still think it was right to jam the frog. Green Sun Zeta for Vizier. Oh, okay. Returns Generous. Under Shitty Sewers. Take another land, that's fine. I think we just pass with Consign up for the rest of the time. I just can't draw a Cascader, I guess. Fresh out of Cascaders, huh? The host with the most. Now, if they do draw a Cascader, they could have Cascader plus Consign. What the hell? My Ketramose. I don't think I'm gonna consign this. I could. Doesn't seem worth it, although they could pick up Endurance. Misty Rainforest, Generous, and Murderous Rider. Picks up Murderous Rider. They're keeping a close eye on Neoform. And when is the last time Neoform's actually done something? It's been a minute. Bale Mercs are creeping up on me. Hey, the host with the most is back. That'll be good eventually. But I think I'm just stuck leaving up Mystical Dispute, Consign a Memory for the rest of the game. They beat you at the last RCQ, and that's why they're keeping a close eye on it. Well, it seems like an opportune time to use my Mystical Dispute. Fine, I'll put him on top. Another one. Yeah, they finally hit the shardless. Remember Boros Ponza? I'm so glad that people aren't playing that deck anymore. So obnoxious. They returned Troll? They didn't even pick up Shardless Agent? Is their new plan just a hard cast? I don't understand what their plan is here. Blue Wistfulness. Okay. It's a lot of consigned memory. Which is making things kind of awkward for me. I think I Riddler. Hopefully draw white card. Nazis. Hmm. This is all pretty bad for me, I'm gonna be honest. Subtlety, Deceit, Murder's Rider. I think we're gonna take the Deceit. End step, if we don't draw a white card, we're gonna lose. White card. Well, that was unfortunate. Maybe I should have more aggressively consigned the overlords, but I don't know. I was kind of just dead to them having Shardless Agent at any point, but they stopped picking up Shardless Agent, which made me think maybe they're trying to hardcast, so maybe I could have just used the consign. Man. I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna surveil. What a Bashi. What do you think of the Esper Archon Persist deck? I'm not sure it's better than Goryo's. I feel like Goryo's is just the same deck, but better. I think the appeal of the Grixis version is being able to play Faithless Looting. Not having access to looting doesn't really make me want to play that deck over Goryo's. Hell yeah, Ashi. I'll see you there if you do make it, which I hope you do. Archon's a cooler card. It's also a worse card than Atraxa. And probably a worse card than Gristlebrand as well. Land be dealer. Nice. Heck yeah. Not sure what I'm doing next turn. They've been the Shardless Agent. Well, I guess we'll start with the Thoughtseize. Why do I even have Inquisition in my deck? Oh. Figured it out. What the frog doing? They do have double greens. They could flash in the Endurance. If I take the Shardless Agent, then my consign's a little bit worse. If I take the Deceit, I can't bounce my frog. It Thoughtseize me. I think I just take the Shardless Agent. And bounce my frog. My poor old froggy. Yo, never think of the prime. Noticed a recurring theme here of not drawing a lot of lands, but I did keep a one lander, so it's probably my fault. I think it's worth it to take the risk to play frog here. If I want to bounce it again, that's fine. As long as they don't draw a Shardless Agent, we're chilling. They do have Mystical Dispute up now, so I should probably just Inquisition the Mystical Dispute out of their hand. Oh, they have two. Fine, I'll take your Endurance then. What's one card on top? Well, I think we flash in the Bow Boys. And then maybe this baits a Mystical Dispute. I kind of doubt it will, but it might. Okay. I feel like we're in a good spot. I think the scariest draw is Overlord. It's a Wistfulness. Alright, how much life are we willing to lose? Probably quite a bit. Oh my god. Trash. 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 White card. Oh. I don't get to crack the relic then. That's bait. Huh. Hi, Didn't Fairy. There's the Toadster. That's what I was looking for. Okay, we pass. If they draw a Living End, I can discard Riddler. I could pop Relic and then discard Riddler. Overlord. Returns Wistfulness. What do you think they're doing with that Wistfulness? If I warp the Riddler, I can draw not enough to kill them. I messed up, dude. Oh well. No, second relic seems fine. I'd rather just leave up Solitude. I think I second relic Riddler. Third relic. I want third relic. I do want to have access to Solitude. I guess third relic's fine. Let me just cycle through so many cards here. Just want to keep a white card in my hand for Solitude. Maybe I exile out a Riddler. Gain life. Is that a 5-head play? Maybe that is 5-head. Maybe like not in a good way though. Okay, there's a consign. I think it's pretty unlikely they can win from this spot. Returns Deceit. But they left a black and a blue. Scoops. I had a consign for it anyways, but that's pretty funny. Alright, chat. Is it a 5-dasher? Yes, no, let me know. It's prediction time. And while we're at it, I'm gonna predict that y'all are gonna download Opera GX using my affiliate link, !Opera. Because if we hit 100, chat, I'll be a very happy camper. That's my goal. So if you haven't yet done it, all you gotta do is download Opera GX using my affiliate link, install it, and visit one web page, and then after that you can do whatever you want with the browser. But it supports me greatly, and doesn't cost you anything. BFG, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Ketcher Overlord. I feels like Ketchermus is better. I mean, we did just be Overlord, so... Isn't that a pretty good argument? Yo, thanks, BFG. Appreciate the 3 months. And the raid. And you just being a goat. What are we playing against? Watery Grave into Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize. I feel like this matchup should be pretty good for us. So if we ever stick a Ketramos, I think we're in really good shape. I'm not going to play a Frog on 2 because it's pretty evident to me that they have Fatal Push. So instead I'm going to wait to play Frog on 3 and then have Ephemerate back up. I just lost. GG. Game's over. And they snatched the ephemerate. Reverse paid actor. Nice read. I mean, it makes sense that they wouldn't take the frog if they did have a fatal push, right? Yeah, they definitely have a fatal push. Here you go, push my frog. My frog. Inquisition. Subtlety, force negation. I do have Mr. T though. Mr. T, mildly annoying. I could just warp a Riddler. I just play the Riddler from warp, but that they subtlety. I put it back on top of my deck. I just cast it again next turn. Seems fine. I mean, as long as they don't like top deck a Kaito. Them top decking a Kaito would be disaster. I drew a frog. Okay, I think I pending the frog. I jam a relic. Then we warp the Riddler. Pretty good. Pretty good. Snot sneeze. Another subtlety. Okay. It's not great for me. My play might just be block with a frog here. Kind of awkward. Yeah, I think it's fly, then sack relic, and then hold on to the solitude, maybe. Could hold on to the spell snare, but spell snare seems kind of like not stonks here. If I was gonna sack relic, should have done an upkeep. Probably. I don't think these decks really play Murktide anymore, though. Counterspell. Another subtlety, holy. It's not good. The draw removal spell here, I die. Sheesh. That's crazy. I mean, am I supposed to play around like triple subtlety? Seems hard to play around. Maybe I don't want. I guess they. I mean, if they are playing Murktide Relic's okay. Make a trim one. Opponent's a doubter. Oh, for sure. Could have also, like, I don't know. It's probably wrong, but I could have bottomed that Riddler and then tried to draw a white card by attacking with a frog. And then I don't die to them drawing a removal spell. But the chances of me drawing a white card are pretty slim. I mean, like, Pending's very good against frogs, so I have to keep in some number. Pending does not answer kite, though. Yo, Whiskey did go with a VIP. We don't have a fourth color. I think his hand's okay. I could have played around that other subtlety just by, like, passing the turn. And not casting the Riddler, but it's really hard to know. I want another Mystical Dispute. It's probably pretty good in the matchup. I mean, sometimes they draw the perfects, you know? Such is magic. I think Riddler's just a good card advantage source here. Should have left the Polyfound to make him afraid of Ephemerate. And I guess I draw one. It appears they have subtlety in their hand. But I definitely should have left up his Hollow Fountain instead. Frogs. Many frogs. So it's probably getting pushed. Or spell snared. Or disputed. Or subtlety. Probably pushed. All three. Puts one card on top. Jams a Kaito. Stuns the frog. Another frog. Kaito seems hard to beat. Subtlety pitching one Shitong. I'm being so tempoed right now. Yeah, they registered 15 copies of Subtlety. For real. Bins a consign. Plays a frog. I don't think Kedramos is resolving. Maybe I can bait a counterspell by solitude in the frog. And then jam Kedramos. Could also have a consign here. Ketramos. Pushes my frog. I think I need this as a blocker. How many cards is it? 7. So awkward. Wow, that's really awkward. Could discard this frog, exile my entire graveyard, then Ketramos is online. Then the Kaito doesn't smack me and they don't get to draw a card. No, I don't think it's right to let it hit me. I don't think it's right. Mostly because I don't think Frog is just very reliable in the matchup. Odawara. Alright, our opponent's a pretty powerful wizard. Surprised they plussed. I guess they can kill me if I replay this catcher mouse, right? Maybe draw 6. Ew. Oh, that's right. They can stun. I think I'm just dead here. Because they just tap the catcher mouse and then exile their graveyard on my turn and I die to the catcher mouse. Unless I draw something. Yikes. Did Wow, their draws were insane. They lined up so perfectly to what I was doing. Oh, congrats, doubters. Madge. Figured like they only have 2 answers to catcher most in their entire deck, which is Sigurd Stupor and Odawara. I think that was our best bet of trying to like kill that Kaito. And if I kept that other frog in my hand, I wouldn't have had an opportunity to do anything with that frog. Because they would have bounced my catcher most back to my hand, and then I have to decide between playing frog and catcher most, either of which gets stunned anyways. So I don't think that decision point mattered. Scheisse. Alright, chat. Let's play some Song of Creation. Let's sing us a song of the Piano Man. Alrighty, chat. YouTube is tactic time. It's time for a little bit of Song of Creation. We got 4 copies of Bobble, 4 Amber, 4 Opal, a bunch of 0-drop artifacts, and a Tormod script as well. Because all of them draw 2 cards with Song of Creation. We got 2 Bruce banners, a spicy one from Marvel. 4 Tameos to flip with Song of Creation, also just like a reasonable card as well. We got 4 Rumbles to find our Song of Creation. A bunch of Emerys to recast all of our zeros and dig a little bit deeper. We also have Engineered Explosives as a 0 as well. Ren and 6 to pick up some lands, including Urza Saga, Shifting Woodland. Shifting Woodland can become Song of Creation, which is pretty nice. A couple copies of 6 Mismatching Cards, sorry. And we got 1 Endurance to recycle all of our stuff back into our deck. The Song of Creations, of course, Jace is a win con, and then 3 copies of Repeal to bounce back any of our box opal stuff, and then draw a million cards with Song of Creation. Sideboard, we got 1 Strix, 1 Swan for varying 1-mana counterspells. Then we got a Force Negation to stop problematic instants and sorceries. A couple copies of Narset, also mismatched. That one I could fix. A couple copies of Narset to stop card draw decks, and also just as a relatively good planeswalker in the grindy matchups. Some removal, Unholy Heats, Bolt, Flames. Blood Moon for the greedy mana bases. Additional red and 6 in Saga for the grinding matchups, and then a Tormod script and a Haywire Might as additional Urza Saga targets. Let's try it. Yeah, Road makes a lot of sense. Blake struggles so much with killing Teferi and other planeswalkers like Kaito. No, Kaito wasn't an answer to Ketramos because it only had 2 loyalty when I played the Ketramos, and I was threatening to attack it, and if it goes -2, then it just dies. So they needed to answer the Ketramos, and then plus it, and then the following turn stun the Ketramos. The thing I disagreed with the most about that Esper Blink list is only playing 2 Ephemerate. I just want to play 4 Ephemerate. Ephemerate's cracked. Like, being able to unstun my stuff or have frog dodge removal seems much better than the Bowmasters. Bowmaster is kind of whatever. Nobody's really drawing cards right now. John MTG. John v. Jimothy. Well, we can sing him a song. That's probably good enough for me to keep this hand. Play turn 1 Tameo, start making some clues. Play ahead of curve, Song of Creation, die to Devoted Druid. I think it's cracked, but it's also fragile. It really depends on the matchup. Like, I think it wins every other combo matchup pretty easily. Just because I think you're half a turn faster than every other combo deck. If you can get a magic tattoo, what would it be? It would probably be my favorite card, which is a far I got of the Bolus. I love that card. Won me my first ever F&M that I played. I never really got to play F&M until I started playing Magic for like a few years because I didn't have a car. So I mostly just played Magic Online instead. It was pretty mid. It is a mid card, but it's sweet. Can't deny that. Afara, God of the Polus. I died. Alright, well. I don't think we're going to have time for Bruce Banner in this matchup. Ren and 6 is probably decent. Which one of these counters creatures? This one. I want this one. God of the Polish. Oh, those Polish people. Always up to no good. What do I cut? Emery? Sure. Hammer League when? When it actually puts up results, probably. Maybe just bounce this halfling back. Craterhoof Behemoth on top. I so desperately need to find a song of creation. That ain't it. Okay, go. I'm dead. Probably. Well, they're going to combat, so maybe I'm not dead. I'm playing around strict Saturday like a god. I'm so dead. I did not hit Song of Creation. Well, shit. I guess I could mill it with a Surveilland and then use Shifting Woodland. I'm out of Surveillands. Okie dokie. Don't kill me. I'll die. Sad to have dug so much and now found the song. She. Not close. Such is the life of not playing Devoted Druid. That's what I'm saying, is like Devoted Druid's so cracked against other combo decks. If other combo decks are also interacting, then it's a little bit harder, but I don't really have that much interaction. Well, this hand could be anything. Guess we keep it. Bobble myself, Jace. No. No, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I left home without my curse totems. To be fair, this deck was made before Devoted Druid got popular. Damn you, me from the past. Ooh, that one I do want to draw. Give me an actually. For what? Maybe I was supposed to flip the Tamio with the 2 baubles. It's possible that that was better than, like, trying to find song. Ice Prowess kind of suck. I don't know. I want a challenge. Probably doesn't suck. How's Druid against decks like Neoform? I think you're favored. But it's 2 ships passing the night. Whoever's on the play is probably favored. I should rephrase. Why do I suck with prowess? Just unlucky, you know? If you ever feel like you suck, you just say you're unlucky. It's usually what I do. Is it time for the dog? Or is it time for Bowmaster, which I'll lose instantly to? The dog. I'm glad it's not a Bowmaster, because I would have lost instantly to that. Hey there, bunny. Oh, why? Fuck. I'm not winning this league. We 4-1 last league. We lost to the nuts from blue-black mid-range. And this league has just been a disaster so far. Just died on turn 2 to Devoted Druid and then died on turn 3 to Devoted Druid. Might have been turn 4, I don't remember. Pretty fast, let's say. Oh boy. Solitude. Desperate Blink decent? I think so. I don't know. I think that deck really sucks in the combo decks. But the thing is, like, people are playing decks like Blue Black Frog to combat combo decks. And this deck's really good in a deck like Blue Black Frog, even though I know we just lost to it. But I generally think it's super favored against a deck like Blue Black Frog. Doesn't have Ancient Vendetta. Just gotta open packs of... I don't even remember what set it came out of. They're not endurance block? No. Nah, I'm not trying to endurance block chat. We're a combo deck. We're not a mid-range deck. I need to find a shifting woodland or a song of creation right now. Also, we just watched him pick up Solitude. Ooh, the song of my people has arrived. Okay. Winnable. Kind of surprised they didn't Solitude this. Song of my people. Skyclave. I wish Skyclave was good. I don't know why they care about Tamio flipping. Oh, I messed up. I stacked this incorrectly. Okay, hopefully that doesn't matter. But it definitely did stack that incorrectly. Praying that doesn't matter. Could cast Emery here, but I think I'm casting Rumble. Casting 6 almost assuredly wins the game, though. Assuming I can get there. Let's cast Rumble. Grab another Amber. Cast the Amber. Cast an Opal. Cast a 6. Cast an Amber. Make blue. Cast an Opal. Them Solitude and this Tamio probably won us the game. Out of lands. Forgot how unpleasant this deck is to play on Magic Online. There's our Jace. On Magic Online? Yeah. That's fine in paper. Yeah, looks like we got there. Pretty clutch game one. Was not looking good for a second there. Um, I don't know how I feel about Blood Moon. I feel like I only want Blood Moon if it really hoses them. Yeah, play Endurance to block and then lose it instantly. That would have been tough. His Flame's pretty good. Bruce Banner's not the worst, but I'm leaning toward cutting it. Maybe I just cut Emery instead. I think cutting a wizard feels weird though. Bruce isn't a wizard, is he? Alright, let's cut the Bruces. Poor guy. Never gets his time in the sun. Hand almost slaps. I'm gonna keep it, but it's not quite where it needs to be. But a land or a zero drop artifact are pretty good. How about an Emery? I think 6 helps a lot with the 1 endurance problem. Now they're gonna take my Song of Creation. My song. We have the Shifting Woodland already though. So as long as they don't like surgical it, we should be fine. Oh. This displeases me. Oh, another song. Could have also played an Emery here. The Emery's kind of bad in the Relic. Need a red source. Red source would be great. Or if they tap out a Relic, they die. Well, I guess I have to draw an untap land also. Come on, red source. Red source me dealer. Clarion Conqueror. Weird. They did shut off their own relic. I'm gonna rumble for red source. Alright, we got our red source. Now, how do we deal with that there Clarion Conqueror is the next question. We gotta find our flame. I don't think that does anything. You have a blocker for the Clarion Conqueror, not wrong. And a tomato as well. I think I use the shifting woodland. Well, they can't use their relic. Sucks that I have to discard my hand. What am I looking for? I'm gonna endurance myself, I know that. I don't really know what I'm looking for. Because I have to discard my hand anyways. I'm just here to like make another land drop and play a Tameo. Boomerang basics would be great. Drawing that Jace was problematic as well. I guess I can shifting woodland into the Jace. I think I'm gonna stop here and endurance myself. Oh, that's true. I can't shifting woodland the Jace. You're right. I guess I could retrace the Jace with 6. That's probably what I have to do. Yeah, I don't think I boarded in the heats. I have flames though. Flame would be the best draw. Airpeel's a good draw too. Witch Enchanter pops my Mopal. Hey, that's pretty good. Hmm. Pretty sure I have to kill the relic also. One, two, shifting woodland copy. I'm not drawing any cards though. I don't think there's a reason to do it right now. Cause I could kill this, draw. Oh man. No, I kinda can't. Alright, yeah, I think I just pass. And plan on setting this up for next turn. Bruises are $10, holy. Ripping the Flame is pretty crazy. Wait, relics are $10? There's no way relics $10. Price, relic. 54 relics found. Alright, I give up. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, so our Jace is dead, which means we're gonna have to win another way. I don't know if we can win, actually. I guess that's why Bruce Banner's in the deck. For situations like this. Mobile. I didn't sack that when I'm trolling. High noon. Okay, well, there's a Song of Creation that doesn't do much. Especially in the face of this Bowmaster. EE. EE for 2. Could be pretty good. Maybe I'll let them play the High Noon first. I think I'll let him play the High Noon first. Flip Tamio, maybe. I think we flip Tamio. Kind of hard to navigate. Crack the clue, flip the Tamio, plus the Tamio. No, I'm not gonna play the E now. I want to play the High Noon out. If the counter plays, they don't play the High Noon. And I want them to play the High Noon. No, I don't have a Jace in my deck. I have to win this game the scrappy way. No attacks, huh? No attacks is interesting. I guess they're scared of endurance. Six is a pretty good draw. One mana short of actually being able to use it though. What just happened? Magic Online's lagging. I just pass with this up. No reason to pop it down because I can't play the 6. If I could play out the Mox Hammer, Mox Opal, and play 6, that'd be much better. The other win condition's Bruce Banner, but like it's not really a win condition. There's a high noon now, so we can't play both Moxen out. If we pop the E first, then I don't have Mox Opal up. Like, I don't think there's a reason to play Song of Creation anymore. Yeah, pretty clutchy. Hi, Otashi. Yeah, the Rhinos guy. You play Rhinos in Modern. You're a carried bitch. I'm sick of it. Huh. So they can get back Bowmasters and prevent me from ulting for a turn. I guess I could just sit on Bowmasters under the Emperor and like never ult this Tamio. Wow, they're grabbing Dran at the Magistrate instead. Let's get the old Tamio. A little bit confused by that, but I guess. Guess they just don't want me retracing. I'm overwhelmed. It's my fastest clock. I don't know if I have a fast enough clock to win me this game. Because every time 6 attacks, 6. I guess I could just cast Endurance over and over. Or pitch Endurance. So maybe drawing's not so bad. So confusing. Rumbies. I always pass. Passing seems kind of fine. But yeah, I need to use Endurance to recycle everything. But pretty much I got a mill Endurance, copy Endurance with Shifting Woodland, and then retrace Endurance with 6, and then shuffle. I think that's the sauce. Sure. You got a 4/4. Okay. Those got XL. No. Jeebus. Was this game worth it? No, I wish I didn't board up Bruce Banner. That would make the game a lot easier. Are you stoked at all about post BNR standard? It's gonna be good, but it's gonna be a lot of tablet. I kind of wish they just also took out tablet while they were taking out the rest of the trash. Alas, they did not take out tablet. I think I would have preferred tablet to Grand Grand. Like casting 2 turns sooner or potentially 3 turns sooner. Jeskai Revelation is not fun to play against. Immediate Tormod script. Scrabbling Claws. I think this person might have a few pieces of graveyard here. Chat, what do you think? Well, good thing I kept 6 Ren in 6 hand. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be real good. Here's my Ren in 6. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you don't have a Song of Creation and you can just like delay for a while, I don't see why not. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Holy schmoly. What's my opponent playing? Dispatch. Not the witch patch. Probably just gonna repeal Tammy on their end step. Song O Creation Waiting Room. I guess my opponent's just playing Doctor Sword. Not really sure. Would make the most sense that they're playing Doctor Sword. good. Pretty good. Harbinger of the Seas. What the? It is Esper Blink with Song of Creation. How did you know? Yeah, please put on the watching muted icon. Otherwise, how will I know if you're watching muted? It's like poison counter helper, but watching muted helper. Song of Creation, please, 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 Jace. I'm about to just jam this Jace and start drawing. Alright, I'm gonna start drawing. Nope, tap better. They have another Metallic Rebuke. They have another Metallic Rebuke. It is what it is. I mill them. Maybe I'm a mill deck. Milled their Loki. I guess they could put Riddler on a skateboard, huh? I got a block with Tamio. I forgot about the Riddler that they have. I mean, they have a Tormod script, so Shifting Woodland's never going to be out this game. You can also get back a Scrabbling Clause on top of that. Concede. Not yet. Holy shit, Bruce Banner. Interesting. Yeah, one not so bad, huh? They can't get the skateboard back though. Then they still can't kill my Jays. Ooh, another Tamio. Pick up Otawara. It feels pretty good, man. I'm surprised they didn't pop the Tormod script. Yeah, Song is actually kind of a real deck. What about the Tamio? Okay. Cannot kill the J still. We're gonna get him with the alt win con of milling them out, chat. Now that we have this trusty Odawara. It killed my Ren. Okay. I see the vision. Guess I'm taking Mox Amber. I could take E. Does that do anything? I guess E on one's not so bad. But I do need to leave up Odawara. / repeal. It's been a lot of cards out finding a Song of Creation. Modern deck and modern legal deck are two very different things. Spitting. This game has been horrible so far. Yield 1-3. Wait, you say horrible or oriful? My brain is completely rotted. Horrible. And oriful. Can you explain why Mono Green Landfall is the best deck post-ban? I don't know if it is. I feel like losing Badgermole Cub is a pretty big beat. Maybe it still is. I kind of thought it was maybe the best deck pre-combat, or, well, pre-combat. Am I brain rotted? Pre-ban list? Holy shit, I'm brain rotted too. Oswald Philbender. Aether Spellbomb. Could really use my one of Tormod script right about now. Yo, they have Counterspell in their deck? Holy. Is this Nassif's list? There's no way this is Nassif's list, right? Bouncing back counterspell. I can't Jaisal. It requires -8. Why do they have counterspell in their deck? That's so crazy. I guess I'm gonna repeal the Oswald. Just to play Protect the Jace. Okay, we drew our Song of Creation. Oswald has returned with a skateboard. That's so messed up. So messed up. Yeah, Protect the Jace play had failed. Oh my god. Horrible game. Play the Riddler. Do it now. You know you want to. Krang? What the fuck? Krang board? Emery. Okay, I need to draw counterspell. But top deck? Oh. Maybe they counterspelled Tamio. Fastest resolves of my life. Well, I think I got a jam. And I just hope to rip another one next turn. You ever lose to an Oswald? You ever get craned to the dome? Alright, before I roast their list, did Nassif make this? Yes. It's a great list. Very what the fuck, Urza? I'm dead. Ah! Fuck. Never look, chat. Never look. Yeah, 2 songs in the top 30. Perfect. They have Harbinger of the Seas in there. I mean, Narset seems pretty good. They have Harbinger of the Seas. So I don't think I want to bring in Blood Moon. Because I think I'll Rumble. Controversial, I know. I want a second Tormod script. I don't feel like games like last game are going to happen very often. I'm leave it in the Bruce. And I cut 1 Shifting Will. And they have so much graveyard hate. First calls him a slow player, then insults his brews. How did I insult his brew? I said it's a great list. Where's the insult? Blink feels okay though. I think Blink is like one of the decks in the format. Sure. Top 10 most honest moments. Let me play my 1-1 in peace. At first you hated chat. And here we are, turn to drawing a card. Heck yeah. It's a great list, emotional. It's so fucking beautiful. I've never seen a more refined Oswald list. Man, I wish I could cast fucking anything. Wow. That accomplished nothing. At least the song's kind of funky. Oh shit, I could have popped that Glimmer Void. You know what? I thought Glimmer Void said at the end of their end step, or at the beginning of their end step, and not both. Because like I haven't seen a fucking Glimmer Void in forever. Is transform an activated ability? Can I no longer transform Bruce Banner? I guess it is, huh? Well, that's just awesome. It's just delightful. I mean, I guess I just gotta like end step repeal this. Because I don't really know what else I'm doing. Well, it loses all the text now. That Harbinger's out. The Scrabble Dabble. I mean, what are the chances they have counterspell? 100%. Oh, mana fixed? It's like mana fixing in the worst way possible. Because if I play this song, I don't get to cast any more spells. The on 3. Think about why that wouldn't work for a second. I think I just passed. Maybe I'll flash an endurance or something. Bobble, bobble, a wire mine. Block. Aha, I've defeated the evil Tamio. Holy Emery. I guess they just had a handful of Emery. Krang Gang's here. It's not bad. I'm not killing with flame. Could just kill Harbinger Krang. I don't know if I care about the Harbinger anymore. What the fuck? Okie dokie. These counter spells are killing me. And soon this Loki will also. Alright, well surely they don't have another counter spell, right? I actually get to stick the Solemn Creation. Witch Patch. Bruh. Not enough artifacts. Fuck. Getting indefinitely minorly inconvenienced this game. Guys, Eric. That's what I would say. You could actually hear me. I'm about to go to bed too. Shit. This matchup's doomed. Oda War of the Six. Now we play my god dang 4-mana enchantment. No. What? I'm out. This deck sucks. It's also just not very fun to play. I thought it'd be way more fun to play than just like be in the Song of Creation waiting room the entire game. Maybe, I don't know. I guess I messed up by not killing the Harbinger. It was a lot of lines. I could have taken that game differently. It's kind of like a lot of effort and not very fun to play. All right, chat. I think I'm going to leave it at that. I don't really want to play this deck anymore. It's probably not that bad, but it's not very fun. Play something else more fun tomorrow. Actually, wait, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow. There is a 1 p.m. Modern Challenge that we're gonna play. All right, cool. Okay, chat. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern for the Modern Challenge. I don't know what we're gonna play. I'll figure that out. Until then, chat, I hope you have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, no matter where you are in the world. Goodbye, YouTube, and for the rest of you, it is Medieval Monday. And one last time before I go, if you want to support this poor homeless streamer that can't win with Song of Creation, !Opera in the chat, download Opera, install it, and visit one webpage to support me. I appreciate it greatly. If we get to 100, that would be huge. We're only 20 off, and if there's 20 of you out there that can do that before the end of the month, I would appreciate it greatly. So please, please, please consider downloading Opera. Until then, have a good one, chat. I'll see you tomorrow. Night night.